Hey out there, good morning to you. It's Monday morning. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. And I just have a feeling about this Monday is going to be amazing for all of us. So last week I was playing around in the stock market. I was going to make this video and I was going to start off by saying last week was significant because it was my first full week of being a day trader. I do that voice. I don't even know what kind of a voice that is. I don't know if there's an accent there. I can't do accents. Diane said, I'm not even going to tell you what Diane said about my accents. Anyway, make a long story short. Last week I played around in the stock market and I was doing some day trading. Day trading, and if any of this terminology you already know, I'm not being like prideful giving you some like definitions of these terms because I think anybody's not that smart out there. It's because I didn't know what they meant just a couple weeks ago. So last week I did a couple round trips, day trading. Day trading is where you're going to buy and sell a stock the same day, sometimes within a few minutes. I'm going to show you what I did. I have a daily log that I made, and I did 17 round trips day trading. Man, I just sounds special, right? I guess I'm making fun of it because up until now it was so foreign to me that I just didn't understand it and I just avoided it. Last week I did 17 round trips day trading. A round trip is where you get into the market with a stock and you sell it the same day. So in and out is called a round trip. I did 17 round trips. The first one or two that I did, I bought $5,000 worth of shares of companies. And then the remaining 15 or 16 round trips, I bought $10,000 worth of shares. It was pretty successful. I'm not saying that I made $1 million or anything, but I made a couple bucks at the end of the day. I'm going to show you the log in just 1 second. It is about 9:15 right now, and I am going to make a couple trades this morning as soon as the stock market opens at 9:30. Here's my goal, and I want to make the video because this way I can look back at it, and maybe you guys can too, because I'll make a video once a week on where it's going with day trading and gradually increase the amount of shares I buy each day if I'm doing well. So let me show you what I got going on right now. So this is my little day trading log I kept from last week. I thought it was kind of interesting that I'm going to show it to you on my mini blackjack table. So Diane has been nice enough to put an Excel spreadsheet together for me. I just haven't started using it yet. I'm not really technologically advanced yet, but I'm going to start playing around with that. I'm going to put together 4 weeks and then start going to the spreadsheet. All right, so let's see what we got in here. I've had that wedding ring since we got married. I almost lost it once. So here's the this one is back from July, and I mean, it's part of the day trading, but I kind of only did two round trips before last week, just playing around with it. And that shows you Walmart, buying, selling. Made a little bit of a profit. If I'm looking at that correctly, the first one involved $5,000 worth of Walmart shares. And then these, where are they? These 82 shares represent 10,000. And then each one of these represents like a buy and sell at $10,000 worth of shares each day. So I just wanted to show you, so from August 1st to the 5th, and that 1,063 that I made, my math and my writing needs to improve a little bit, huh? That 1,063, in all honesty, it includes the previous week's Walmart trades. So really that 1,063 is closer to about $736 profit. Yeah, I had to do some makeshift math over here. So it wasn't, I'm not going to go into detail with you guys, but it involved Intel, Roku, and Intel again. I did Roku the next day. Lyft, I was pretty successful with Lyft a couple times. TAP is Molson Coors company. I figured, a beer company? I gotta be familiar with that, right? I mean, not for years, but you know what I mean. So you get the point. I was in and out. Here's a kind of a silly one that I did that I made a mistake on. This company I was buying, and I actually made $104, but I kind of got a little greedy. And then that day I went back in, sold, back in, sold, and each one I wound up having one losing day, Thursday. And then on the 5th, I kind of made up for it because I went in and out of Lyft a bunch of times and was successful each time. And then this one that I went back into, I made a couple bucks. Now, I'm sorry to say I don't have any like big tips or like strategies to give you guys, because the one that I'm using right now, I want to have like 100 round trips, or at least a month's worth of round trips, to see if it really works. And then I'll tell you what it is, because maybe it's so risky that if I gave you that info and then you lost money, you'd be like, hey, Harry, what about? So I don't want to do that yet. Let me show you what's up on the board behind me. So this is what's on the radar. Matter of fact, I put that Monday on radar. So I've been keeping track of a couple things that I think I'm going to make a move on today. And just to let you know, it's 9/21 on August 8th. So the stock market didn't open up yet. Kind of exciting, almost like going to the casino, but not quite. I'm looking at Warner Brothers Discovery. It lost 16.5% on Friday, and I looked into why and everything else. Can that rebound today? I think it can. So that's on my radar. I may buy $10,000 worth of that this morning and watch that really closely. The other one is this DH. I have to look into that and those other three below it, TWLO and those other ones. Now here's an interesting one. This Ford's really a stable company, right? The last day that you can buy the stock is the 9th, which is tomorrow, in order to get paid the dividend from September 1st. Now that kind of jargon just doesn't make too much sense initially, but what it means is that Ford will pay a dividend on September 1st of this year. The last day that you could buy the shares in order to qualify for that dividend is tomorrow. And I'm just thinking that there might be a lot of people that are going to get in last minute to try to get that little dividend. Maybe I can make a couple bucks on it. You know, I make fun of my chicken scratch, like that and that. However, behind the scenes, I kind of feel good about it. All right, so it's 9:33 a.m. I just got done buying two companies. I bought $10,000 worth of Ford and $10,000 worth of Warner Brothers Discovery. When I get done making this video, I'm going to see what's happening, and then I'll probably watch it every 10 minutes. I showed you guys the whiteboards in my office, and besides the whiteboards, well, where I sit, I can look at this big whiteboard that I have, and it shows where we were from 2018 to where we are now, and it's very inspirational just to see what could be done in a short amount of time. And another section of the office has this, like, I guess you would call it inspiration board, and it has a bunch of money stuff on there. It has stacks of hundreds that would probably equal up to like 10 million. A check like from The Secret that I wrote to $10 million. Cadillac CTS-V 2019 with 662 horsepower, all blacked out. Oh, yeah. But most importantly, on top of that inspiration board, I have the sign, and it's on top. Signifies like it might be the most important thing on that whole board. It says having fun with a question mark. I have to remember, if I'm not having fun, I gotta get out. I gotta go do something else. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but having fun is so important to me. I like making these videos. I get to watch myself, which, I mean, who doesn't want to watch themselves? But besides that, with like the real estate videos that I made, it almost felt like I discovered like a secret, like a nugget of gold that anybody could do. And I really want to give it away. Same thing with the stock market. If I'm doing this for a month and I have 100 round trips and there's a strategy that I've seen works, I'm gonna share it with you guys. My philosophy is I have to give it away in order to keep it. I've watched so much YouTube about real estate, stocks, making money and things like that, and a lot of these guys are great. However, I'm a little cynical and skeptical that if people are making millions of dollars in any area, whether it's real estate or stocks or anything else, and they're selling you courses or something like that on how you can do it, I automatically like recoil, like, what's on their mind? Like, if you're making that much money doing what you're doing, then either keep it to yourself or share it for free. And really, I guess that goes along with the philosophy that I have to give it away in order to keep it. And that's why I make these videos. If you ever see me trying to sell something, definitely get on my hate list. So it is now noon, 12 p.m. Eastern time. I'm down a couple bucks. Let me show you what I did. I'm glad I could look over at that board and feel kind of good, right? I did 5 round trips. I got in and out of Netflix 3 times, so 3 round trips with Netflix. I was up there. Ford, I made a couple bucks. Warner Brothers, which I was really thinking was going to turn around, never did, so I lost $400. So overall, I'm down $200 something for the day. When I showed you guys this board earlier, I don't think I mentioned Netflix, but it was on there, keeping an eye on it. So I'm glad I got in. I made a couple bucks on that to offset my Warner Brother losses. However, I'm pretty optimistic about Warner Brothers. I'm going to keep an eye on it for later today and tomorrow. It might come back. So when I sit at the desk, this is the board, and I have to update it for this month. I did it for July, so we're in August now, but it makes me feel good to where we were in 2018 to where we are as of last month. That makes me feel good when I look over there, especially on a losing day with the stock market. And then this is that, I don't know what you want to call it, vision board, inspiration board. Am I having fun? Well, can you have fun losing $400 in a stock in a matter of a couple minutes? Yeah, I can still have a little fun. I was not going to lose more than that, so I had to get out. And tomorrow's another day. So I definitely have a lot more stuff to add to this. But I definitely want to play in the World Series of Poker. It's $10,000 to get in. So right now, not happening. Going to do a 5K, hopefully within a year. And look, am I taking myself too seriously? I don't think so. Mistakes happen. Yeah, stay in the now. Get some gratitude. Yes. Are you having fun? That looks like it would be fun, right? All right, I know these videos are probably kind of boring, so I'm not going to make one every day on the stock market. I'll make one once a week and just tell you where I'm at. And then crossing my fingers that at the end of like a month or 100 round trips, like I said, if it's successful, then I'm going to tell you guys what I'm doing, how I'm coming up with the stocks. If you guys have any stock tips or strategies or what's worked for you in the past, send them over. Let me take a look.